NBA Friday presented by State Farm continues from Denver. The 29-21 Houston Rockets getting ready to take on the 35-15 Denver Nuggets. Green and Jokic to jump it up. Rockets have taken the first two meetings between these teams this season as done the job necessary to beat them for Houston. Jokic gets the step and glides inside.
Back today.
Here is Tucker diving inside, cups it over to Faried, who puts it in.
A couple years ago, but he's had a pretty good effect on this Houston Rockets team so far.
Beasley buries the three.
Off the bench, he's been very effective not only on the offensive end but defensively as well. But this is a position you don't want to be in right there. James Harden.
NBA history of 30-point games. Now he'll try Millsap. Wiggles right around him. That one was too easy. And Harden with the rebound.
Speaking of that, 27 a game, and they've done a good job, but you know what they've done is nice job by Eric Gordon.
Harden flings it back out. Another chance here for Denver. Millsap off the pocket feed, rolls it in. As Denver comes up with a steal. 4-on-3 developing. Millsap will take and hit. Assist to turnover ratio. Only Tyus Jones with Minnesota a better one. As Barton parries the jump. Jokic with the mismatch on Paul. The jumper from Morris is off, but there's Jokic, courtesy.
Play with that basketball around Chris Paul, that's for sure.
Paul steps into a three, can't hit. Faried, bouncy, gives Paul another chance. That one, he sticks. Harden calling for the screen from Ennis. Gets the switch on Jokic, takes and hits.
So what does he do? He calls Jokic out. I mean,
and Jokic.
Tough play for Jokic. They got to throw it to him when he gets switched off on some of these guards.
They get it out of Harden's hands, and Ennis puts it, stood him up that time after Jokic took advantage. Harden, great look. Ennis able to finish. Only told us before the game, look, we like James Harden as a post defender. As Beasley buries the three, the lowest opponent field goal percentage when he is the closest defender on the block in the NBA. As Harden hits another. Rivers short on his three. He's played well for Houston, but been in a shooting funk of late. Maybe he ends it there.
Rivers, he's a very good perimeter defender, but not only that, he scores the basketball very well.
Great look from Jokic and Plumlee. The mismatch on Rivers. Double comes. Jokic no look to the corner. Craig can't hit the three. Jokic pops it in.
Up his shots. His touch is just so feathery. It really is.
Harden veering to the rim. Finishes that one. Now 3 of 9 from 3. Rockets are 6 of 9 as Tucker banks it in.
And when you trap a guy, you should make him retreat, pick up the basketball. He's seeing every single angle, even when they trap him.
Out. Green short, rebound snared. Underneath by Ennis, he finds a cutting Gordon and Faried. Denver has been, or was in January, the NBA's worst team defensively in the first half.
And talking to Coach Malone, he said, we don't do anything differently than we've done the last couple years.
As Gordon buries the three.
Said
we went from being a single effort defense to a multiple effort defense. Beasley buries the jumper. Quarter, both teams over 60%. Houston going for the 2-for-1. Are they going to count it? They will score the bucket for goal. 6 seconds to operate for Houston. Paul weaving. Green gets free and hits the three.
That's typical my man, Coach D'Antoni right there. Not talking about defense.
Gordon slips in for 2. Both Jokic and Harden getting a little breather now. Plumlee methodically plods his way in and close one because the gather might have already happened before the contact. Plumlee gonna make sure he gets those 2. Paul is stripped. Hernan Gomez flips it ahead. Craig to the rim.
Good as anybody in this league, Ryan.
Starting to really get up into Houston as Faried takes advantage. He won't play tomorrow in the second half of a back-to-back. Both of these teams will have games tomorrow. As Faried puts in another.
I'm coming to see the beard.
I think you're talking for me and you as well, right? Like, how many points can he get?
Well, it's a good problem to have. I mean, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, playoff time and you making that push, now you got to shorten up that rotation a little bit and go with your most trusted guy.
Barton misfires. How about Torrey? Around Millsap, gets it back off the miss, finds Fareed, who gets denied at the apex by Millsap. Now Beasley at the other end.
He finds a way to just get me going every single day, and I love it. That's my guy.
Beasley buries the third.
Play without the starter there. Those are chances for you to prove that you could be a starter in this game.
Harden kicks, Tucker hits.
Sure, P.J. Tucker will be in that corner looking forward to knocking down the three-point shot.
15 points, 5 assists for Harden as Lyle on his NBA path, and now here he is, his teammate in Denver.
Oh, that's hilarious. I can remember some stories like that when I was growing up here in Denver. Raul working his basketball camp. I remember working his camp one time, and I worked out with him after the camp. Nice shot.
Morris hit.
Pass it 2 or 3 times, and they miss a 3. You can live with that if you're the Nuggets.
Morris, another look, another make.
You're just trying to prove not only to yourself, but to the organization that I can be a starter.
Mills. Harden trying to pedal the Rockets back into it. Harden leaves it. Fareed stuffs it home. Millsap gives it back. Beasley knocks it down. This is a player who completely retooled his shot in the offseason as Paul hits the jumper.
And we're seeing his offense explode tonight, but
and Sprague adds another.
I know Coach Bizdelic is over there probably pulling his hair out. And they're trading.
Beasley hesitates and has it stolen. Just the second turnover from Denver. Paul ridden inside, finishes.
Playing, but James is playing at such an amazing level. Trust me, Chris is very unselfish and doesn't want to disrupt that.
Another chance for Houston. Harden way short. That rebound tapped down. Beasley ahead, gets it back, and fires it down.